Thanks very much for entering the Wild Y swim run. My name's Richard, I'm one of the race organisers and I'll be the race director on the day. I'm just going to take you through a few of the details of the course and a few little do's and don'ts. So we'll start off at Chepstow Castle Dell, next to the castle, and we'll start with a little uphill section, just 30 yards to get everybody into single file. Then we'll run down past the castle, through the castle car park and over the bridge. Really important for this bit, after you've got into the car park and before you finish crossing the bridge, then no overtaking. The pavement's really narrow, just run on the left, single file, you'll soon be over the bridge. Then we go up the road on the far side, keep it to the left of the road, and then through Tuts Hill. All this section will be marked with arrows and there'll be marshals at all the main turnings. And then before long we'll be onto the Greenway, the shared use cycle path, which is the old Wye Valley Railway. That takes us along a short open section and then quickly we're into Tiddenham Tunnel. Tiddenham Tunnel is just over 1 kilometre long. It's really quite dark, so be cautious about overtaking. Run on the left, and if you want to overtake, then have a good look for cyclists coming the other way, particularly cyclists who are overtaking. Once you've gone through Tiddenham Tunnel, there's then another little open section where you can see the last remnants of the actual Wye Valley Railway, and then you'll come off the railway track and then down towards the river. As you approach the river, we'll hopefully, if it's dry, run through one of the tunnels, and then we'll come down the grassy section to the river. As you approach the river, you'll see a number of marshals, and it's important that you do what they say, of course. You'll be given, if you're swimming, you'll be given a swim hat. It's a numbered swim hat, numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And somebody will make a note of your race number and the hat number. And then at the far side, somebody will take your hat and we'll make sure that we've got all the hats in the right order so we know we haven't lost anybody. If you're going to get the ferry, then again, somebody will take a note of your race number. If you're swimming, optionally, you can have a buoyancy aid, and if you're going to get the boat, then you must wear a buoyancy aid. Once you've got your swim hat, then under the marshal's instruction, make your way to the water's edge and get in slowly, and then make your way across to the far side. It takes about 4 minutes, a very nice swim, remember to enjoy it. When it comes to the actual swim, then it's highly unlikely that the water will be completely still. It's most likely going to be flowing slightly upstream, but it might also be flowing slightly downstream. The marshal will tell you, but try to swim with your head pointing upstream so that you're then carried across on the current. If you do get into difficulties, just roll on your back and put your hand in the air. There'll be a number of SARA rescue boats around, and one of them will be onto you pretty quickly. At the far side, there'll be some more marshals to help you out. Get over the fence into the quarry flat area, give somebody your hat, then there'll be water and flat coke available, and then you can go on your way. If you do need first aid, if you stub your toe or anything, then there's a first aid point on the far side of the river. After that, then we'll follow the riverbank along for about another 2 kilometres and then wind up into the woods, and then the last section follows the Wye Valley Walk all the way back towards Chepstow. The Wye Valley Walk is well waymarked. It's a big wide path most of the way. There are lots of little footpaths heading off it, but just stick to the main track, which we will mark and will be waymarked. At the end, there's a little uphill section, and then you wheel through some woods which are covered in bluebells or wild garlic, and then you find your way to Piercefield Park, to the section just next to the racecourse, and the finish is just inside the gate. There'll be water at the finish and mementos, and there will be announcements about prize giving. So, hope you enjoy the run. Thank you very much.